say she must chop my money, chop my money, chop my money, cause I don't care. Chop my money, chop my money, chop my money, cause I don't care. I don't care. Don't care. I don't care. Don't care. I don't care. Cause I get a plenty. I don't care.
Hey guys.
Welcome back to another episode of Deeper with
Bri
and Chi.
So today's episode is called Money Talks because we talking about what?
Money.
And we have 4 special guests today. They can introduce themselves.
What's up, y'all? I'm Josh. I'm an actor, and I go to Towson University.
Period. Shout
My
out to
name
his
is
movie.
Muti. I go to Morgan. I'm a hairstylist at Beauty by Muti.
Period.
Yep.
Hey y'all, my name is Brite and I'm a management major from Beauty State.
Period.
How y'all doing? My name's Amani. I go to Towson University. I'm an IT major.
IT. Period.
All right.
All right. Oh, their Instagrams will all be in the description box below. So so how was y'all week? How's your week been, guys? End of semester coming up. How y'all feel about that?
Yeah, getting ready for finals, Studying a lot.
I know.
Trying to get up out of here.
Are y'all confident?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Passion and flying colors,
Amen.
Grades looking sweet.
Of
I'm
course.
sure.
Nah, for real though.
Of course. So what's like been? I know Josh had a movie come out.
Yeah,
Can't
that was,
how was that?
real cool. That was a good experience. First movie,
Okay. Actor coming up.
Appreciate it.
Or Michael B. Jordan. Period. And Muti, I see you doing the hair.
Right. It's
Period.
really coming up though.
Now I be seeing Beauty by Muti. Everybody, I'm like, who did your hair? Muti, of course.
Oh, per.
Gotta get with
It's me.
her.
Not for real.
Like,
And our, upcoming
for real.
realtor
Yeah.
sir.
Real estate investor, man. You already know.
and Brite with the business management. What you doing with that, bro?
I'm really looking for an internship right now. We were just at the Federal Reserve yesterday.
okay.
Federal.
Okay then. Okay then. Looking sweet.
Okay. So we all students here, some at Towson, some at Morgan, some at Bowie University. So since we're all students, what do we do for money? What do y'all do, to sustain yourselves while you're in school? If you want to disclose.
If you want to share, you don't have to.
Right now I'm tutoring for the school, and that's cool because nobody shows up, so I'm just in that room doing my homework.
Period. Okay.
Muti.
Federal? Like, nah, but I think my hair business really is like keeping me up there right now though.
Yeah, I'm a car concierge specialist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Acting pays me. That's all I do.
Okay.
Nice. That's. I guess I'll share. I work healthcare right now. I'm a caregiver. I work in a nursing home, and I also work in home. Brianna.
Well, I'm also a caretaker, but that's only in the summertime because my mom owns the facility. But right now, I'm just students because my dad don't want me to work, so student. But do you think with like what you're making right now, like as a student, you can sustain yourself long term?
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, confident.
He's like, yeah.
Right, move closer.
Probably not. Y'all
Okay.
can hear me now?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Okay. With the car and the housing and stuff, money, you say you can sustain yourself long term. Okay.
Nice.
Why do y'all say no?
Go ahead, ladies first.
I just feel like now in college, my prices is for college students.
True. I like that.
So if I was to up my prices, I could probably say yes. But as a college student, doing other college student hairs, no.
No. Yeah.
And you?
I said no because how would I put this? Acting right now, right? I'm not where I want to be. So where I want to be is like the big time, like the top actors. And right now, I don't get paid like the big time actor. I get paid like I'm just starting out and stuff. So
Up and coming, I feel you. That is true, because like in arts and stuff, it is kind of hard to make money. Like you really gotta work and get your credentials up
But
before you
once
start
you
making
get
money.
there,
once
Nah,
you get there, you gotta stay humble. You gotta keep
Uh-huh.
grinding. 'cause-
And you will get there, amen.
Amen.
And no, I don't like that, Muti, because I know some stylists will like try to charge like we all got full-time jobs or whatever, and it's like, bro, like,
and they know we're students, and
Like,
they'll still
you know.
charge a hand.
bro,
But
300.
sometimes you can't just be thinking about everybody else but yourself.
That is true, but it's like I feel like y'all know your audience, because then they'll be the same ones still doing. Oh, I'm doing half off sale. who aren't you? No, who's paying full price then? But where's people paying full price? It's like I feel like you gotta know your audience and know who you're around. Cause it's like it's not like I have no problem with stylists like charging that they think they're worth. Like if you think that's what you're worth, charge it. But it's like if you in a college town, a glumho college town, then what do you mean? Like who do you think is paying $300 for knotless braids?
But it really do go based off your work though.
That is true.
It depends. It also
Even
depends
though we're
on
all
the-
college students, we all have to get to this money real quick.
That is true.
It's not
So we really
real.
gonna sit here and do everything for cheap. We're not getting as much money with.
That is true. That is true.
And can I just say, I definitely see people say the same thing with clothing lines. So how do you
That
feel
is
about that?
clothing brands.
Mm.
Because some people do want to distinguish themselves, and not
Yeah.
everybody's gonna like that.
That is true. I feel like I don't know. Not saying you have to be like a big brand to charge like 50 for a t-shirt, but it's just like
Bruh.
You just gotta know your audience.
yeah, know your audience. That's what I'm saying. Cause it's like, and then you wonder why. Oh, dang, where my sales? Where my support, bro?
And you gotta work with your audience too. Like you
Mhm.
can't like really tax too much until you get to that certain,
That's what I'm saying.
certain level.
Especially if the quality. You go ahead. What you
Oh yeah, and if the clothes crack, of course you charge 50 for it.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
quality as
Yeah.
well. The quality got to be there.
Like-
Quality
Can't be no
stuff.
Hanes T-shirt, bro. You know what I mean?
T-shirt for
Charging
$50.
Or the Gildan junk, they just stamp their little brand on it.
And then you wash it once the stamp already coming
Yeah.
off, and it's like this was $50.
Sticker
Really?
cracking.
Like, so do y'all parents help you with stuff right now since you're in college?
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's 50-50.
Mm.
Because I'm trying to build my independence.
That's
I
true.
still ask my mom for, funds now and then. But majority of the time, I'm like, sustaining myself.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
Most
trying
of the
to
time it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm a sophomore. I'm trying to, get into the habit of, purchasing stuff on my own.
That is true.
Living on my own because time flies. Like last year, I was a freshman, and now I'm about to be a junior. By the time you know it, we all have to buy a house, buy our own cars, buy our own stuff. So I'm trying to get into the groove and stuff.
So you got any credit or nah?
Yes, I got
Okay,
credit, and my
then.
credit is good.
For a good
What's your
grade.
credit score?
I think it's like 7 something.
Okay.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yep.
That is good.
Yeah, that's
Because I started paying
Shit,
early.
that's sweet.
That is good.
Point-
I got
point
credit.
to point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your credit?
I'm at
That's
a
what
720
I
right
Yeah.
now.
That's good.
Yeah.
For credit.
My dad's.
You say your credit at 120?
720. Whoa.
Oh.
720,
My
man.
fault.
720. Still working on it.
I tell all my friends get a credit card though.
Yes.
Just treat it like a debit card.
And y'all can get credit.
But make
cards
sure
at
you're paying
17.
it back though.
Yeah.
Make sure you're on that shit.
Yeah, I know I don't need a credit card.
I don't need one right now.
I don't need a credit card. I know my dad's handling that because he's an accountant, so he deal with all that, building credit for me and stuff like that. Because I'm pretty sure my
Yeah, you can build it underneath your parents.
Yeah, because my dad's my guarantor, but I'm pretty sure my apartment's in my name, so I'm building credit with paying bills and stuff like that. But I know for me, like when I turned 16, my mom stopped buying stuff for me. Like that's when I got my first job. So she stopped. Like I lived in her house, but I was buying my food, paying my phone bill, doing all that.
Right.
But like after I moved out and in college, my dad was like, "No, you can't work because like when you work, I feel like for me when I first started working, I literally let school slack behind. Like I don't know, I think about money too much. So I'll be like going to work and like, oh, I got an assignment, but I'll take this shift though. Like I'll do that, and then I'll miss out on
damn.
work. That's when I was like 16. High school. I mean, in college I don't do that now because I don't work in college because my dad was like, nah, that can't happen. So I thank God he's helping me out and stuff. So do y'all think y'all parents gave you knowledge about money or made you know about credit and all these things? stuff like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
My parents kind of just let me figure it out. Like to be honest, maybe them being foreigners, but they they did real good for us. But especially in terms of money, like I got a job, high school, so I was always working. So my parents never really gave me money at that point, but obviously they were still feeding me with all that. But I say recently when I started, because I was paying for my school, but when I started getting scholarships, they started giving me some more money, I guess, as rewards. So that's kind of how they helped me out.
For you, what do y'all think?
I don't know.
I mean, not really credit too much, but always save for a rainy day. Like, don't spend all your
Invest,
money. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You spend a certain amount of money, and then you stack the rest.
Yeah, I could say probably when I was younger, I used to spend money faster than life.
Bro.
But now it's like I be really thinking like, no, I'd rather save my money than buy that little chicken sandwich real quick.
No, see? The way I would buy money on food, like the way, if you look at my DoorDash history,
Yes,
like,
bro.
Oh my lord.
no, especially when COVID hit, when you couldn't go out, you couldn't go nowhere. So I was like, I'll be buying that DoorDash every single day.
Yes.
I could have saved up for a car right then, but no.
So you don't know how to cook?
I know how to cook. Hey,
I'm just asking questions.
No, I feel you.
Like,
I know how to cook. I know how to cook, but it's like, especially when like COVID hit, nobody's going to the grocery store like that too, because people scared of germs stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, well, McDonald's got a deal. Might as well,
One thing about cooking is tedious. Like you can know how to cook, but the time it takes to cook and the cooking,
exactly.
that
I can get my
Bro,
food in
but if you
15
want to eat, you gonna
minutes.
do that. You
Yeah,
gonna
you
do
gonna-
it, bro.
DoorDash will do it
DoorDash
too.
and you talking about DoorDash and McDonald's?
I mean, I cook.
A
I
home,
learned
a
to
home
cook
cooked
better.
meal hit different, man.
College
Yeah.
made me learn to cook better though. College made me learn to cook for like I really
Cook OC in college.
yeah, like I be shopping it up, but cooking is expensive. Like food actually costs a lot.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
But it costs more
it,
ordering.
it actually costs
Yeah.
a lot. Like if you go to grocery stores, eggs are like $5, $7.
So
eggs go up every freaking
They go
day.
up.
what grocery store y'all going to?
Giant.
Walmart Supercenter.
Y'all going to Giant?
Walmart Supercenter is Walmart Supercenter is cheap. Giant is kind of pricey though. I would say that, but Aldi sometimes.
Yeah, you need to go to Aldi.
Aldi's do got like.
Aldi,
I
Walmart,
can't be doing
Target.
off-brand cereal sometimes.
I don't do the cereal, but like
The taste
like
of
the
the
fruit,
like
I'm
the
sleeping on
fruit,
Aldi.
like the fruit and stuff like that. I'll get that from Aldi, but like if I want Captain Crunch, I want Captain. I don't want
I don't want
Captain Crunch a lot.
Captain
Like
Crunch, Captain Crunch is at Aldi, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I mean, they got the little cinnamon squares, but they got French toast too. Not what cinnamon toast crunch. Yeah,
But like
they got that joint too.
yeah, but I look, I don't eat like cereal like that no more. Like too much sugar. I grew out of like the sugar. Like I'll be making like
Yeah.
my French toast. I know how to make that stuff like that. So
Cereal?
I know I don't
Oh.
cereal's too sweet. I don't like cereal. I don't like cereal like that. Like I mean, I'll be making like my eggs and my omelets and whatever. So stuff like that. But that's expensive. Like eggs went up like how many dollars? Like you have to wait for a deal on eggs because eggs are like $4, $5, $6 now. And then
Crazy.
I
like
could make some breakfast, but some dinner, I'm gonna have to free it.
dinner be tedious.
I just don't wake up early enough for the breakfast.
Yeah, so y'all eat breakfast 3 times a day then.
no, I be making steak, bro. Don't play with me. I be making. I be
Okay
cooking.
then.
Okay.
I should be cooking like, bro.
I be
Okay
cooking,
then.
I'm not gonna lie.
But okay, so y'all know how like when some people turn 18, their parents make them pay rent in the house.
Imagine.
Oh,
How do y'all feel about that?
That's
mean,
wild.
It.
nah.
I don't think it's
I don't feel like okay.
It depends on what situation you're
Yeah,
in.
if it
you
depends
know
on the
your
situation.
child is broke and don't have no job, why are you making him pay no rent? Why are you making him pay rent?
I don't.
Also, I think the whole point of letting your kids stay with you is to let them build that advantage of saving their.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand, but
You're not letting them save as much.
Like I've seen people. They said their parents charge them $1,000. I'm just like, are you kidding? A
$1,000?
month.
I was on the
And I'm like, you might as well go
on.
to an apartment. Like I
Live
said,
in a
Come on,
basement.
bro. I'm moving out that joint,
Live
bro.
in a
Like,
Come on,
those-
man.
you gonna move out and go where?
that's what I'm like.
Bro, if you're paying the bed in the crib, bro, like, come on, man.
I don't know. Like,
Imagine you could get a roommate and split and pay
Yeah,
less.
Yeah.
you right. You right.
exactly. Like I don't know. I just feel like if you live there all 18 years and all of a sudden like, oh, now you wanted me to pay rent. That's kind of crazy to me. Like help with some groceries, okay, but pay rent in your own house.
it's understandable though.
Yeah.
So you would
some
do it to your kids?
situations.
No.
No, I don't agree with parents having their children to pay rent because one thing about it, parents brought the children here. Like it's their
Exactly.
responsibility to, understand that the children have to be ready. Like they have to have a foundation first.
Right. Like
Yeah, but it can be like a smaller responsibility to, to build them up.
that is true. But
That's
like
true, but
I don't know. I feel like there's other
1,000
ways to do
for
that.
rent.
I feel like there's other ways to do that that make them
Probably when they're like, over 20.
right. Okay, I'll say like, okay,
But
you
fresh out of high school. That's
yeah,
insane.
like okay, you 24, still in the mom's house. Like okay,
All right, bro. I'm not
You
gonna lie. You should have been kicked. I ain't gonna.
but like you taking up energy, taking up this. Like okay, I understand, contribute some money, but you fresh 18.
But
Probably-
I will say, like I've seen some parents, they'll charge you for your rent and they'll like save it in a secret saving.
Yeah,
When you get a certain age, they'll give it all to you. Like that's cool. I think that's.
So do you think your parents would actually do that?
My parents wouldn't-
I feel like most parents wouldn't do that because that's the first time I'm hearing that.
Right?
Yeah, I ain't heard that before.
I definitely heard that for a few
No.
people, but
Speaking
parents
of,
charge
do y'all think you guys are good at budgeting money?
Very
Like-
good. Very good. I'm very good at budgeting. But I ain't gonna lie.
It depends.
It's expensive to be a girl, bro.
I swear.
really
No, it
is.
actually
What?
is, especially you're going on your birthday. Ooh.
Expensive.
Y'all clothes be cheap.
All right.
Like,
I always say this. I always say this.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all clothes be cheap.
No, it's
Unless,
usually y'all
unless y'all
buy
buying
jeans.
like high end clothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Y'all
the
be wearing-
designer
Y'all
stuff.
be wearing $30 jeans, bro. Like,
Okay.
like
Nails, lashes.
What? No, it's not.
nails.
Yes, it is.
$30.
$30 jeans not expensive, bro.
Olive Olay jeans like $32. Expensive a little
Buy
bit.
one pair of G-Star jeans for over $100.
And then you wear it every day. Come on now.
Right, every
You
event.
wear- You wear G-Star jeans?
I wear G-Star jeans.
Okay then. I mean,
Like, niggas get the G-Star jean,
mhm.
and then they wear every
No,
single
the purple.
the purple tag.
With the tag
Purple
on.
tag.
That tag. Like,
Uh,
I mean,
That's fake
And then they
stigma.
have two pairs of jeans. Like Imagine looking at Wiz closet like, okay, it's designer, but you have 2, max 3 pairs of designer jeans. What are you wearing?
I mean, y'all got them caterpillar lashes and all that.
What that got to
Nah,
do with
it's
anything?
It's like you
though?
hear me, bro. You can't come for us. Y'all got y'all little
We
flaws.
talk about jeans. She tried to compare lashes.
Yeah, 'cause y'all trying to comfort male style, bro. Like, nah.
No, I
ain't
feel
on
like,
that.
I don't
Do
know.
you have one pair of G-Star jeans that you wear all the time?
No.
No, I'm talking about the other dudes.
Like,
I mean, kill. I'm the
No.
not even mad.
I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Girl clothes,
Not even mad.
I hear boys say this a lot though, like girl clothes are cheap. Like, okay, she may have their little deals or whatever, but
Bro,
like
I'm not gonna lie, Bri, that joint is cheap.
Like,
Cheap.
cheap, bruh.
these leather pants were $40. What else? This top, Olive
It's
Olay,
cheap, but girls
$25.
be rotating their clothes often.
True.
Because y'all have so many clothes, it's cheap for y'all, bro. So y'all
So
can like
imagine,
have
okay,
it.
the
Y'all,
clothes are
y'all
cheap.
whole cart roll be like $300, bro.
Yeah, and
Okay,
it's
the
a
clothes are cheap, but like the
Uh-huh.
rotation added up. Boys be spending money on clothes that they keep for.
but like
The
for
long-
boys, you gotta understand like good quality jeans cost money.
Good
bruh.
quality.
Good
Y'all-
quality clothes in
The
general,
jeans
not just
are-
jeans.
Like not
the
even
jeans
just
already
jeans.
be ripped, so the quality's
Like,
already down.
So boys going to last stop to get the little $40
Last
bill.
stop. To the last stop.
You said what?
DTLR. The jeans already be ripped up, so the quality's already down as it is.
Bruh, that's the design.
Yeah.
Come on,
Like-
bro. Be real, bro.
The
Bro,
quality's
you can
already
get some
down.
good jeans. They don't gotta be G-Star.
Right, like Levi's.
Right?
Don't-
Levi's.
No,
I
no,
can't
no,
Ain't
no,
nobody
Levi's.
said
no,
nothing
no,
wrong. There's
no,
nothing wrong with
Yeah.
Levi's though. Whole time, there's nothing wrong with Levi's though.
Those are Levi's are work pants. I mean, that's
Y'all-
me.
Y'all should hit that Fashion Nova men.
Fashion Nova men.
Like, I know that.
Never.
Who, man?
Never.
Nah, Fashion Nova Man be giving me champ vibes.
No, they be having the
Fashion Nova
matching
men?
sets.
Bro, I don't even know what they have. Bro.
Like-
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know they had.
I never shopped on Fashion Nova, bro.
The matching
They have a men's section, bro.
Like what?
That's crazy.
Fashion Nova.
Right.
Bro, you know
Yeah,
you're
they
hip to the Fashion Nova men.
Right?
I've never been on
I
Fashion
haven't heard
Nova,
of
bro.
it.
These are not Fashion Nova, bro. Trust.
All right, right. Okay, where's your fit from?
This joint.
How much your fit cost?
Like, let's get fit check. How much y'all fit cost?
Oh my god.
I
Oh
can't
my
even
God.
tell you to be honest with you, but I mean the jacket and the shoes I just got this weekend because I went shopping. The shoes are like 150. The jacket was like 60, 70. So it's not crazy, but I'm telling you, for men jeans, you're not finding good jeans under like 60.
Yeah.
All right, Money, how much the fit cost?
All right, my man. Narrow hoodie, it's 50. Pants, 100. Slashies a band.
Hey, the beanie, bro.
Beanie, I forgot the beanie.
You have me.
Montclair beanie. Yeah.
Wow.
Slight
Wow.
flex, slight
Like,
flex.
all right, Josh.
Start with the hoodie. Shout out on Ordinary. It's my man Danny Brown. Danny, John, and Eli. All their brands, 3 of them. Shout out them. It's on 70. The jeans, 500.
Wow.
Whoa.
Imagine.
Shut us up.
The shoes, a band.
Okay. Muti, I feel like your shoes are a band. I'm scared.
Oh no, they cool 500.
Okay.
Yep.
That's about it.
Okay. And the
My
jacket,
shoe-
the
my
pants.
shoes,
Oh,
$20.
The pants, I don't know, probably 30.
Mm-hmm.
The jacket, 40. This like 30.
Mm.
It's
Okay.
calm.
Calm, like.
Ain't nothing OC. Montclair, $500 jeans.
Bro, coolin', man.
Okay, do y'all feel like y'all are kind of materialistic when it comes to like your clothes?
Child,
I ain't gonna
like,
lie, I am,
can't
bro.
lie.
Like, I've slowed down though.
Mm,
I've slowed down.
Yeah,
I use my money in better places. So
that's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
I feel
like he said, I'm trying to slow down, but you know, it's just the drip. It's just you.
What's
can't.
so?
Bro, you can't find Montclair and compare it to like Calvin Klein or like a regular.
Calvin Klein is quality.
Bruh.
I mean, Calvin Klein is cool, but like Montclair, like it's like distinguished. like like
don't-
the
don't
look
they
is
both
just
do the same thing. They both
Yeah,
do the
right.
same.
but they look
why-
different. It's style. Like
Men be sleeping on H&M though. I
It's-
don't see men
you
sleeping on
can
H&M.
get style
Right,
with
they-
stuff that
they
are
know they want the
cheaper.
little
Some things that are
shirts.
cheaper look better than things that are.
yeah, you're right. You're right though. But like some jeans and some shirts, designer wear
it's just the extra.
looks better. Like
It's
it's,
just
a,
the
it's a oomph.
The extra rip and
Like-
the extra oomph.
I mean,
No, it's not.
It's
I'm not even about it.
it's
I
that
can't even
sprinkle,
explain it.
sprinkle.
Yeah,
That sprinkle,
that
sprinkle.
sprinkle.
yeah.
Okay.
extra pizzazz.
Yeah.
It's just that.
Some stuff for sure, but I'll say other stuff is like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Slap the brand on it and added a few K.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But for stuff, I definitely agree. Some like, it's a few stuff I seen. I was like, I see why people pay for it. But me personally, I've never been materialistic when it came to clothes.
So
I feel like for
That's
me,
valid.
I will say that. I will say like girls have more options for cute clothes than guys do. I will say that. So that's probably why guys be like, "Oh, girls supposed to be cheap," because it's like it takes a while for a guy to find a nice fit. Because it's just like, bro, I see somebody wear a corduroy sweater, and it's like some like I don't know, like it takes a while for a guy to find a nice fit. So it's like Olive lay down there, Akira up here. Like it's so many options for girls that are like cheap too. So I don't really feel like I need to be materialistic. Like I don't really be spending too much on clothes. Like maybe like on my birthday I'll buy a cute little $100 dress, maybe stuff like that. But like as it is, like I don't really see myself like spending like a band on shoes. That's a down payment on a car. Like I don't know.
Right. That's rent.
But it's hard though.
But shoes is different though. Like
I'm not
you
gonna
gotta
lie,
talk-
I'll pay anything for some
yeah,
kicks. I ain't
anything
gonna lie,
Really?
bro.
kicks. Like yeah, like you can't compare designer shoes to like Nike, bro. Like you can't.
Nike used to be designer. That's the whole kill.
Probably was in high school.
Yeah, in high school,
Maybe middle school.
in middle school, yeah. Because even the youngest now, you see all them in high
That
school.
is true.
Chrome.
That is
Chrome
true.
head to
Designer
toe,
down, bro.
designer
That is
down.
true.
Like they
16
all,
years
they all
old.
fly.
I was
16 years old,
they don't-
3-band fit in class. Relax.
No
bro.
cap. A 3-band
First day
fit
of school
class.
fits
That's
on
probably
TikTok.
How Nike isn't like brand name no more or designer. That's probably what's gonna happen to Chrome and stuff like that.
It's never gonna
They do be
happen.
getting
It-
phased
it
out though.
Probably will.
Chrome.
Yes.
Just like True Religion. True Religion, I mean, it's falling off, but people still wear True
Religion
Religion.
been fell off.
It fell off bad. It fell off bad.
people,
I ain't
still,
gonna lie.
people still wear that joke.
They try to wear the jeans and bring it out like
Yeah.
oh little cute little fit, but like you don't see someone like oh my True Religion fit on like no like I don't really like Balenci. I'll say that Balenci like they really appeal to our age group. Like they really got us because the second like we hit college, I see you right with Balenci shoes.
It was
Balenci,
a time when
like,
they were
what the
about to
heck?
cancel.
Nah, it was the Pradas I was seeing. Everybody
Yeah,
had
Prada
Prada
too. Yes, I'm like when did y'all get money for this? Like I
They was
thought
looking
y'all
hard
got
though.
monies.
Cloudburst.
Them joints comfortable, bro.
Mhm.
Go see. I can wear them all day, bro. No cap.
Okay. Okay. So you know how like a lot of people in our area, 'cause we're all from the DMV, we're all from PG specifically. Do y'all like see everybody with their like prosperous clothing brands, prosperous makeup brands, stuff like that? Do you feel like there's pressure to be like successful at a younger age, or like it's a rush to like see who can get the most money the fastest?
It for sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You want to elaborate on that?
I could go ahead. I was talking earlier to some friends about it. I was asking them because I know I was gonna be on here. I was like, how do you guys think our generation is with the finances? And they said they think we're better than the last generation. I don't know if I agree completely, but I would say in terms of people trying to be their own boss, I think in the culture that's kind of pushed nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think it's cool. But something we were talking about just in class was for a lot of people, they don't envision themselves going higher than that. Like when they envision doing hair, everybody's doing hair, but nobody's really, nobody's really taking it to the next level. They're kind of just cool with just like doing it here and there, if that makes sense. Which is cool for some stuff, but you gotta know that you can always do better. Like it's really levels to it.
That is
One
true.
thing about it, I feel like this generation is very competitive. Like when it
Yeah.
comes to hair, when it comes to clothing brands, you name it,
feel like when it
everyone
comes
is
to
in a
everything.
competition.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No matter what it is.
Yeah. Only because I feel like you said, like it's really a race to like see, like I don't know, like I was like piggybacking off what you said, like I feel like we are better at money because there's more opportunity. Like back then, like I don't know, not like most people are gonna try they're gonna try to like either like stick with what they know, like you know how like their family, like a whole family full of mechanics, like
Right.
they all stick with mechanics, or a whole family of farmers. I feel like more people like branching out and doing other things.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say we're better with money. I think I can say we have more opportunity to get more money.
Mhm.
But better wise, because our parents they actually had investments and stuff like that. These days, I just see people like buying, high end things. materialistic
It's
things.
for the image.
The image, yeah.
Yeah, but back then they actually put their money towards good use. Like I know a bunch of people who have parents who actually like, generational wealth. They brought them up. But nowadays I feel like this generation doesn't have that, that mindset. They're more
Mhm.
focused on material.
I think the reason why is probably because our parents have kids. We're their children.
Yeah.
Like they gotta spend on us regardless. They have to like support us. Right now, we got nobody to support by ourselves.
That is
So
true.
we're gonna spend the amount of money now rather than later.
Mhm.
Right.
Cause later we're gonna spend on our own kids. It's
Yeah.
gonna go down the same.
And helping our peoples out too.
Yeah, 'cause
Like
you're
our
still young right
parents,
now,
You
so-
know, our guardians and all that.
All this money will come back one day.
Amen.
is
Amen.
Amen.
Like my dad, he's so sad of me not working that I was like, I need to build my savings. He's like, build your savings. You're in college. Why do you need savings? There's people who graduate from college with $2 in their. I'm like, bro, that's like
He's right though. That's real.
that's
People
true.
be graduating broke.
That is true. But it's like I still need some like money now. I don't know. Like
In this day and age, with the way prices are, we need
inflation
money.
is bad, bro.
Very bad.
Like
Very bad.
ever since the gas prices went up, like
They came back down though.
Yeah, they
They
came
came
back
back down,
down.
I remember seeing
But not
$2.19
down,
for
not
gas.
down enough.
It's not down enough. Like
I mean,
remember,
bro, it's chill, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I think
It's
so,
chill.
Yeah, right now it's chill.
I
Y'all pay 93 or 87.
haven't driven in a while. When I drive my mom's car,
93.
I be oh
Nice.
See,
big
yeah,
money.
we have 93.
Wait, do y'all have SUVs or sedans?
I have an SUV.
Oh,
I have SUV and a sedan.
that makes- For the sedan, how much you pay? For
You talking about me?
yeah,
For either one?
yeah. No, for the
All
sedan.
right. So for my sedan, it's like 70 to fill up,
Really?
and then
Mine take
for my
mine take
SUV,
40.
it's 55 to fill up.
40.
My Ultimate take 40.
40
I don't know,
sweet.
is that
That's
Ultimate?
sweet.
When I
I
drove
need
my
something like
Infinity,
25.
when I drove my Infinity, that was like, bro, the Infinity's also gas. So
That's 93.
when I used to drive the Infinity, well, it kind of crashed, but
Mhm.
yeah. So when I used to drive that, like I would have to go every time I came back, I would have to at least put 20 in the tank because it would be damn near empty. I don't know, and that would that would get it like to what,
Big
like
engine.
1/4. So like I guess the total tank would take like 80.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
You should fill it up every time.
I mean it's gone now.
New car soon.
Yeah, I have a car just like I need to get my license and stuff like that.
What?
All right, please chill on me.
Whoa.
Chill on me.
Y'all call the people in just this generation lazy? Because I've seen a bunch of TikToks and stuff like that. People who are, is it millennials, the generation before us?
That's the generation after us, I think.
No, that's
That was before.
Millennials.
they're before.
Yeah.
us.
Oh, all right, okay.
They
Nah, I
would,
see
they
what
would
you're
say
saying.
how
They do say we're
our
lazy.
generation Gen Z is like lazy in the workplace because we work like maybe 10 months, 12 months, a year or something, and then we quit and then we go to another job. Do you guys think that's lazy?
I'll say we expect more from our employer.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, in terms of laziness, I deleted TikTok this weekend, just because I'm noticing like what it does to my attention span.
That is true,
I
bro.
can't even watch YouTube anymore. Like I get so bored of it. I deleted TikTok.
Yeah.
You gotta fill that time with productive things.
Yes.
I will say like TikTok, bro, and especially when like COVID hit. Like I will say though, my most productive time was COVID because I don't know, when you're so bored, you have like you think I don't know. I was going on 2-mile jogs every day. I was doing hair. I was doing a lot during COVID, and I had a job too. But I don't know, the way TikTok messed up my attention span. Like YouTube, like he's saying, YouTube really like I can't sit for 5 minutes to watch a tutorial anymore.
Right.
But I mean, it's getting better because it's like I realize like that's actually crazy. But I don't know.
You know what you gotta do though? You gotta set like a timer like on your phone.
Yeah.
Like you feel what I'm saying? Like after that timer go, you gotta turn it off.
Mm.
That's what I be doing. Like after like 3 minutes, like on Instagram or
For
like
real?
TikTok or something. Yeah, I get off.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going on with my day.
That's smart.
That's true.
Yeah.
So there's a term like called fake it till you make it, and people say that to like pretend like they got it until they really got it. Would y'all call that like fake or just like manifesting a mindset or manifesting your life?
That's fake, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
But what are you doing? Like, because it's different stuff you could be. Like, you
That
could
is
be a
true.
certain way, but if you
Okay.
buying certain stuff is different.
Like if you buying stuff, even though you know you don't have the financial stability to buy it, but you just want to like look a certain way until you really have that lifestyle.
That's not manifesting.
That's,
That's
you're just finishing yourself at that point. Like
you're just feeding into,
yeah,
I don't know, like
the
the image or social media nonsense. I don't know.
Because what are you manifesting?
Like,
You're just
bro,
letting
like
yourself dry.
manifesting is achieving your goals, bro.
Mm.
That's really what manifestation is, in my opinion.
Okay. Do you guys think money can change people?
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Money makes people so annoying, bro.
Yeah.
I swear to you.
It depends on the person though.
I was about to say
It
that.
de-
Yeah, it depends
I was
on
about
the
to say
person.
that. It
I don't-
depends.
I feel like at a certain point, money just makes everybody bad. Like I feel like
Hmm.
there's. I feel
Depends on what you
I
You
feel
can't
like
say that. You cannot say
no,
that.
I really feel like it makes certain people like okay. I will say okay, certain people, but at some point, like I feel like all billionaires are evil, in my opinion, because
Why?
Why?
there's so many people have to get hurt for people to become a billionaire.
Not really.
That's true. Like the amount of like slave labor and all that stuff that has to go into people
What do
to
you
be a billionaire.
mean, bro?
But that's not
Bro.
everybody though.
Yeah.
Not everybody does that.
That's
Okay,
like a small-
stocks and stuff like that. Okay, but like companies
Sometimes
like
it
Jeff
might be out of their-
Bezos, I don't like Jeff
Sometimes
Bezos.
it might be out of their
Why?
control, but it happens.
Mm-hmm. It's out of their control. Like what she said.
Out of their, they have a choice. Like if you have a choice, this is called sustainable labor and what? Not sustainable. Like what's it called?
No, because like okay, let's say you're
Okay, so do you want robots to come and just do the job?
Not saying
Oh,
that, but like
no.
they pay like they'll pay someone 5 cents for something they
'Cause
charge.
that's what's about to happen soon.
It is gonna happen. I
Yeah.
believe that. But like they'll like don't you know, like they have like okay they'll have all those like factories in Africa or Asia where they're paying people like 2 cents to work and build all these things. Like someone work for 25 hours and work for 2 cents to make that jacket, and
But
they're
that's just business.
that's just business.
Fake.
A lot of times is this gets produced in India, this gets produced in China. So you contract a company, and that company that they're contracting is the one that's doing the child labor.
And they know what they're
That's
doing.
true, but like I feel like at a certain point, when you reach a certain amount of money, you have a choice of how much you can like factor in to pay these people.
And
So who? But
another
who
thing-
doesn't
Bro,
want to be
so-
rich though? Like,
So why?
Right.
Okay, so I'm not trying to sound wild, but like, bro, like if I can pay a certain amount, why would I pay more?
Yeah.
Keep more
Another
money for
thing, like,
myself,
And I'm
or for other
confident.
things. You feel what I'm saying?
You know how we hear like
can't
the
be too
factory
generous.
workers get
Right.
paid a
Can't be
certain
too
amount.
generous.
Mhm.
Currency is different in every like country. You don't know if that's enough to sustain them. Another
It could be enough. You
Two-
never
I'm
it
know.
sorry,
enough
but
to
2 cents
sustain
is
them.
not. They be complaining about it.
Right,
You
2
gotta,
cents
you
is
gotta read
crazy, I ain't
articles,
gonna
bro.
lie.
They be
but they know what
complaining
they're
about
doing,
it.
working
But
for that
here-
money.
Obviously, but like sometimes it's like that's all they. That's the only jobs
But that's
available.
lifestyle
But
like
look at
us. Like,
Right.
let's say we working a job that pays
Mhm.
$15. We're gonna want more,
Right.
but they're not gonna give us more off the jump.
Mhm.
The same way if they get
You
2
gotta work
cents,
for that.
if they want 5 cents the next day, they gotta work for it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That's like it sounds like that's how it works, but that's not really how it works. Like okay, it meant like I understand, but like 2 cents is not that much anywhere. Like regardless, like they be making like there are people who work. What's it called? ChatGPT. They have factories where they have in I think I forget Kenya. I think where they have people sit in like big rooms and they work for $1 to $2 a day, and they have to read through like responses that ChatGPT sends to make sure they're not sending bad response. And it's just like I don't know. That's not good anywhere. Like I feel like at a certain point, I understand like okay, minimum wage is minimum wage. Like I get it. Like you have to want that, but like I feel like slave labor is slave labor at some point. Like that's like once $1 a day is not good anywhere. Like that's not sustainable anywhere. And people like they do other things beyond that. And I get like you have to want more, but it's like sometimes like those are the only jobs available. Like especially in Africa, like just there's certain jobs like some people just sit in the village all day and there's no job like waiting for a job to happen, and that's the only thing that's available. And even though it's like not the best, they still got to take it because that's what they can get.
They have like degrees.
It's like
They
they'll
be
have
going to
degrees,
school
more
and stuff.
degrees in America, but like that's the only job that's available because like job market and stuff like
But
that's kind of
question on
bad.
that, though. So would you then be willing to pay more if you know that the people making it are getting treated better? Because
If
people
I-
say yes,
Hmm.
but
If I have the ability to,
Good
yes.
question.
if an iPhone goes up by like a few hundred, because now they're making the job, you're paying them like 15, 20.
I feel like people will still buy it though.
People will still buy.
People will still buy. At some point, like people will still buy it.
People will pay anything.
That's what I'm saying. If
As
they
long
really
as they
want it,
have.
That means
right,
Right.
they'll still buy it. Like Apple knows who they're like. I feel like they will still they can raise their price now and still be paying those people 2 cents, and I feel like people will still buy it because they know their audience. Like y'all still
When the iPhone 12 came out, it was like 1,000 something. People were in line at 5 a.m.
exactly they'll still buy it.
Regular people.
Mhm.
So,
So-
do y'all think money is the root of all evil?
Mm-mm.
Really?
Nah.
It really depends
I
on who
think it
you
is.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I
how
think
you
it
really
is.
grown up? I mean, real for real.
And how you,
And how
carry
you got your
yourself, too.
money. How you,
Yeah.
it's
I
everything.
definitely would say like people judge. It was somebody who something I heard a long time ago. They were like people praise weak men for not acting strong, but they didn't have the strength to act wrong in the first place. If that makes sense. So
Okay,
if you were-
tweet.
You all can't hear me.
Sorry, stop.
We
I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you. I can hear you.
Got you. So my point being, you can't say that money's what made somebody evil because they're moving different, but they didn't have the ability to move different
Before.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I mean, I get it.
But it's like in this aspect, like thieves, people who kill, stuff like that. Most times it's because of money.
Yeah.
People
Like
go
someone will
stress.
rob a car and see a baby in the back, steal that car still because they don't have enough funds to purchase their own car, or maybe they're trying to sell it. So
Didn't that happen in real
That's just bad people.
Yeah,
Like
like,
that's
just can't
that's
be
not,
around
that's
it.
not
No,
it
but
also has to do with financial, like
I really feel like
positions.
I feel like money at some point makes people go crazy. I don't know, like it's not saying money's bad. Like obviously it's the person's mindset as it is before, and then money gives them the means to act that way. But like I feel like at some point, like people when they idolize money too much, it just becomes some type of just I don't know, some type of thing that takes over them, and then they just like their whole mind is money, 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 and they don't care who they cross to get to it. And that's just like
Yeah.
So how do you feel about homeless people? Like they ain't got no money out here.
some people. I don't know, because I feel like some homeless people like it just fell on bad luck, and some people just
Bad
don't
luck.
want to do
Nah,
anything.
not- that's
Sometimes it's not like
systemically.
that.
Systemically everything.
I know homeless people who have jobs, but they still can't.
Yes, it's not like I'm.
It's, I wouldn't say it's bad luck.
No, like some people like okay, a bad investment went wrong. They lose everything. They're homeless now. Like stuff like that happens. But there is like systemic place like like what is it? And like in Miami, down in Florida, they're pushing like all the black people out of like on the minorities out of Miami because they're trying to make that more of a tourist town. And it's even like they're raising rents and raising things like that. Like gentrification is making people like not be able to afford their houses anymore. They're becoming homeless, stuff like that. That's like I feel like that's systemic and that's also bad luck because it's just like, dang, like what am I doing? Like I'm still working, I'm still doing this, and I'm like I
But
can't
it's
afford
not
my house
bad luck.
anymore.
It's just like they raised up rent. You gotta go.
But it's like
That's the name of the game, bro.
Yeah, just
but
like
it's been like that though. Like,
yeah,
That happens everywhere. I'm not gonna lie.
that is
but
Gentrification happens everywhere.
Gentrification, though, I heard if you're a homeowner, like if you're a black homeowner and they gentrify your neighborhood, your house just went up in value. So it's more so people not owning their stuff with that though.
that is true.
I mean, but you still gotta look in fact, like look to black people. Like some of them, they don't have like good jobs, and you're still raising the price.
That's what I'm
It's
trying to say.
it's like, what can they do? Like they're
that's
just
like with
gonna be
businesses.
homeless.
Like
They've been here-
when you first start your business, you go sell this shirt for $25. Once it start getting up there, you can go up 50, right?
Yeah,
But
but
it's
like
like you had like
it's
okay,
it's been like
even in Baltimore, it's happening. Like
Yeah, it's happening.
the area. Last year, I lived in downtown Baltimore, and I lived in like about Lexington, and that area has been the same area. Like they have the same like old apartments, whatever. In my building, the rent starts at $1,000, and that's the only nice building they have in that area. From there, they're spreading like all these like new buildings or whatever, tearing stuff down and stuff like that. And like in some of these cases, people literally have to sell. Like they have no choice but to sell their homes, and because of gentrification, they have no choice.
I currently live in downtown Baltimore, and it's people like all along the streets, and you can tell they don't live there, but they probably don't have a place to go, so
They're probably pushed from there, and that's all they know.
Just have that place to go to.
Exactly, and that's just like I feel like that's like an example of money causing evil because it's just like they know, like people who are like they know what they're doing with gentrification. Like they know they're aware of like where they're moving, where they're putting these new buildings. They're aware of like who lives here, who's the population here, and they know that these people cannot afford these things because around here, like they like what's it called, geographical racism. That's the thing, and it's like with that. I don't know. Like I understand, like it's just the game, but really, it's like it's
greed.
It's greed and it's evil because it's just like, bro, like these people literally the only jobs around is what like working at the 7-Eleven and working here in these small little places. And obviously, when they work there, they live near where they work, so that's all they can afford. And then you add like you bringing up the value and whatnot, they can't afford the new value. So what are they supposed to do?
I think the craziest part is for the people doing it. That extra million doesn't really make a difference for them.
Like it's just a little like literally, Baltimore properties are very cheap. Like Baltimore buildings are like a big building like this in downtown Baltimore is like $1 million. And for someone who does that type of stuff, that's not anything. They renovate it. Next thing you know, they have like $2,000 apartments each, making money off of that. The people around there who live there already can't afford it. But it's just I don't know. Like I really feel like it's evil to me. But so we're gonna get into like friendships and money. So let's say if your friend has a business like Muti does hair, and Muti says, "Oh, I'll do Josh's twist for $35," and Josh is like, "Bro, F with me, bro. Do me for 25,
bro. I go through
discount
this every day in my life.
That's
bro.
good, man. Though, bro. Like,
So, do you feel like you're entitled to a discount from your friend because y'all are friends, or your friend should pay the full price?
Bro, I can't say like I could say first time. Let's say the first time doing your hair, I could do like probably free or discount. But if you keep expecting a discount and not try to pay me the full price, you're not really supporting my business,
Right?
So we're gonna have to stop it.
yeah, what she said everything. She said everything
No, you said
correct.
that's good man's though. So
Yeah, it's good, man. But like, bruh, at some point, not everybody. You gotta realize your friend might not have like the ample amount of money to like support you all the time. So maybe you do their hair for free one time and they pay you, but like over time, you just gotta. I don't know. I feel like you should just. I can't even curse, but I feel like you should just support your friend. Like, even though you have a business, but you still have other clientele, but your friends are not your whole clientele. Like,
I'm pretty sure you know everybody. Like,
you said what?
oh no, sorry.
Okay, what's going?
Nah, but at the end of the day, you still gotta pay full price. I'm not gonna lie. Like, okay, hold on. Let me like the first maybe once or twice. Okay, cool. Maybe a little discount, but like after that, it's like I'm running the business. It's like you gotta pay full price. People paying full price too.
Yeah, well, he said like my cousin, like he cuts hair and everything. Like I was paying him every single cut until like recently. I haven't paid for a haircut in like 2 years now. Like something like that. Like it should be that type of
like an unspoken type thing.
Yeah, like he just said, bro, you don't even need to pay me anymore. Like, cause it's just I've been paying you, I've been supporting. But if you see your friend been supporting you and everything, like it should be at that point where you should be able to give them a discount or like free. Like every time, like you should charge them, bro. I don't feel like that's law. Like especially if you have a good relationship with
That's
the
true.
person.
Yeah.
That is true.
To me,
That's
it
true,
just
too.
depends.
It's
I'll
common.
say in my culture, like West Africa, you don't. Your friends, if you do something for your friends or family,
It's off the arm.
supposed to charge.
Yeah.
Off the arm.
Bro, but you could be my friend, bro. But if you ain't doing nothing for me, it's just like
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Then
You can't
that's
let them
associate.
take advantage of that as
Right.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking advantage.
It's an
Like,
advantage.
Right.
Like for me, like me and my roommate, my room's my cousin, and she does braids, whatever. And I know if I ever get braids, like I know I can go to her and I don't gotta pay, but I do wigs and I do makeup. So whenever she has an event, it's like we don't even talk about money. Like we don't even talk about it because it's like we know we can do what like we got each other. But it's like at some point I feel like if you really don't do anything, like you just like bro, F with me, bro, like come on, bro,
Yeah.
and you don't do
Can't be moving
anything,
like that.
it's like that's using at that point. I feel
Right.
like
It
it's
is
using
people
It
do be
is
using for a free hoodie and all.
free hoodie, free this, free
I
that.
mean,
Like,
but
Now,
you gotta
if
know
it's-
who
if
your
it's-
friends are,
If
though.
it's service
Yeah.
for service, that one bring it my
You
way.
be two-faced,
Service
bro.
for service.
And then at that, I feel like it's weird because they'll pay somebody else full price, but then demand discount from you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's where it just like
That's not law. at
that's
all.
where it's like, especially if the work is equivalent or even better. Like it's just like, bro, like you can stranger Keisha from the way you paying her full like $45, but you can't pay the 35 for the twist. Like that's kind of
Right.
I don't know, but it's like I don't know because I feel like money like that's one thing like it creates weird lines between like friendship and stuff like that. Like that's why I don't like loaning my friends money because just like certain stuff it just become like loaning and like when your
Yes,
friend owes you
like-
money I feel like it creates a weird relationship or like
Mhm.
family or
If people know you have money,
Mhm.
they'll use that. To
But
take
how
advantage.
how would you know if somebody has money though?
Bro,
By the way
people
they
will pull
spend,
up.
like
You
they'll-
know.
Aren't you a
people
hairstylist?
know.
Don't you got money? Don't you have
Right.
a brand? Don't you got money?
right like they already get this expectation
Nigga,
and
don't you got a job? Don't you got money?
Ain't that
Yes,
that pocket watching
people
though?
use that on me.
That people go keep
Ain't
pocket
that
watching.
pocket
Even if
watching?
they not watching.
So why are you pocket watching your friend though? Like that's my
ask them
That's
like,
them.
Yeah, ask
I
them.
like
mean,
ask them
They worry
Yeah.
about the wrong pockets, clearly.
like I ain't about to say.
Like I remember when I was like, I'm the oldest of my cousins, and when I first started working, every day, bro, I know Brianna got it, bro. Let's go to the store, Brianna. I'm like, bro, like,
No, I have people. I have friends who use the term "rich" to describe me, and I don't like
Yes,
that. I
like-
don't like that because
Bro.
like if you're saying this, like, what do you expect? It's like they're expecting something from me.
So I'm telling you.
So, do you feel like what age do y'all want to be like financially stable? What age do you feel like you see that for yourself?
21.
As soon as possible.
When God
Right.
provides
As
the
soon
way,
as
bro, like that's what I see, bro. I don't know. I want to be financially free, but I'm gonna just take the steps I need to get there because I don't know. I could say age, but when that age comes, I might not be financially free. Like you feel me? But I just got
It could be the goal then.
yeah. It could be the goal. What she said.
Now you can manifest. I'm gonna say
Right.
Yeah,
21.
manifestation.
Yeah,
Right? A year or two, y'all could be up.
Yes.
Sweet.
I'm
I'ma
gonna
say-
having a plan. I'm just not stressing about it. But
Yeah.
I know I'm actively working towards it. So that's
That
Mhm.
is true. I'll say after college, like as soon as I graduate, I just want to.
I'm trying to be
Live
before I even
writing.
graduate college.
Yep.
I'm trying to be piped before I graduate college, but if that ain't,
As soon
If
as
that ain't-
possible.
yeah, if that
I'm
ain't
telling
panning
you,
out,
as soon
then-
as possible.
keep grinding.
So,
I was about to ask.
oh, go ahead.
Question. Yeah. So I have this quote right here. It says, "The pursuit of everything will drive you crazy." Do you guys agree with that?
Yeah.
Say it again.
'cause-
The pursuit of everything will drive you crazy.
Yeah.
Mhm. So like, do we elaborate on that?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
like, so I'm an actor, right?
Mhm.
And I see my friends, everybody else around me, they have like majors in computer science, IT, like doing trade school. I'm just like, damn, bro, like they're doing like something that's maybe guaranteed.
Mhm.
I might not be guaranteed, like you feel me? And like I just have to put in that work. But it's just like, damn, what if I want to dabble in this? Like, cause I see them making money, it's gonna make my mind like go crazy. I'm gonna start spinning.
Mhm.
Like, and that's real, cause that quote is real. Damn, that don't spank me, cause I be finding myself like trying to dabble in other things, cause I see it succeeding for other
Yeah.
people. Like I want to try to like be on their level, but it's just like I got to do my own race. Like I got to take a step at a time. So
Yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
once you stop comparing yourself to others,
Mhm.
everything will fall
That's
into
another
place.
thing.
Go through.
yeah,
Everything will fall in place.
No, because I feel you, like, because my major last year was screenwriting animation, and
Mhm.
my dad made me change it back to computer science because he was like, well, screenwriting is what, da-da-da. But my minor is screenwriting, but it's just like, I understand because of the stability factor, and, like, that industry is very hard to, like, start making money in.
Mhm.
but it's like I don't know. Pursuing what like I'm pretty confident in what I want to do on screenwriting animation, but it's just the fact like my parent hasn't seen someone like they don't know anyone personally who are succeeding in that, so they're just like no,
Then you
please.
gotta succeed. If they don't know somebody,
Yeah.
You
like,
gotta show them.
like,
Of
bro,
course.
you
They're
can't.
the one doing the work.
That's
Yeah.
that's one thing about African parents, bro.
They
Like,
think they know.
They don't know until they
yeah,
see it.
they don't know
Yeah.
until they see it, bro. Like, I feel like I'm not about to tell you like how to move and stuff, but like, it's your life. It's not your parents. Like at
Of
the end of
course.
the day, but I don't know if they're paying for your school. So
they are.
it's like, yeah.
They
So
are.
Yeah.
Well, my dad is.
that joint, you probably end up a little pickle because like you can't.
I mean, it's still it's in the works. It's in the
Yeah.
works.
That's the thing about success. Like success is different for everybody. Majoring in tech or something might not work for you, might not work for someone else, but it might work for the next person. I would just say to follow what you believe works for you.
Yeah. Okay.
So like you said, like do you feel like African parents may go like may have a weird relationship with money, or like they told you like I don't know, because I feel like some parents like how like I don't know in American parents like the whole like 18 or at 18 you pay rent or stuff like that, they make you like they show you like you'll know but we have no money for bills right now, you can't ask for this, you can't ask that. Like do you feel like your parents showed you that, or like they
Not
kept like
really.
the financial
Not
problem
really.
She
themselves?
showed it, but she still provided like what she needed to provide.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was like when we were younger and we lived in like our small little house, my parents would never like make it seem like we had and no money. Like
I never felt broke when I was
Yeah.
young.
Like
Even when I was.
like I don't know, like even so, like I knew like I could ask my parents for stuff, but now my mom will be like, oh, I have things, you ask me for money, da da da, and I'm working, da da da, but it's because I'm in college and I'm still in.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, it's because I'm in college, so I understand. I don't even ask for money, but it's like yeah. But back then, I don't know. My parents, I feel like they kept their financial business to themselves and never put me into that and stuff like that. So okay, we're gonna segue into a little, relationship talk. So do y'all feel like the man or the woman should make more money in the relationship?
Doesn't matter.
It
Like
doesn't really matter.
doesn't matter. Like you. What was you about to say?
I think it's the man, to be honest.
I'm not gonna lie, I think as a man, bro. I'm not gonna lie. As a man, you should provide. You feel what I'm saying?
That-
You should provide for the family or your, significant other.
Mhm.
Hey, you're right though, but like, let's say, all right, Monty, you do computers and all that, everything else, right?
You're right.
And your wife, she's coming up. Like, let's say she just gets her doctorates in that field. She's gonna make more money than you, like in the doctorate field with a PhD, all that stuff.
Okay.
Like, so it's like I can't really say, it's just you have to. It's a teamwork. It's a team effort.
Yeah,
Like, it's
for
not
sure,
just.
for sure. But I'm gonna get to that level though. If she's
Yeah.
if she's
So
up
you
on me,
gonna
I'm-
try one over.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's not even like a competition. It's like
Mhm.
me as a man, like I will try. You feel what I'm saying? Like be at her level better.
Yeah.
I feel like back then, like in the generations before, like it's more expected because gender roles and stuff like more heavily back then. But these days, like
Times
okay,
has changed.
yeah,
These
times
days
have
now,
changed.
women make
Women
money.
make bread.
Women make money.
Make bread, man.
I
Especially
feel like it doesn't
I'm
matter who
proud,
the
I'm
breadwinner
proud.
is, as long as both of y'all are providing like what you need to
Yeah.
provide. That's all
It
that
should be
matters.
good.
Yeah.
Like, of course, I'm gonna pay for the dates and everything. Like, but the wife still gotta pay for some. You hear me too,
Right.
bro?
The
Like
wo-
some
a woman
enjoyment.
should not be sitting back and her
Yeah.
husband works 24/7.
Yeah, no.
And
Yeah.
neither
She's
should
out
a
there.
man be sitting back while his wife is
That's
working.
probably
It
why
should be both of
some
y'all.
Marriages just don't work if the man is just working.
That is true.
They get real depressed.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
They
Men's
come back home
mental
like,
health
Like, damn,
matters.
like what are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
it
oh,
depends.
yeah.
It depends though.
Like,
if
what are you
if
doing?
beforehand she tells you she about to be a housewife, then that's your bed. You make your bed, bro. You laid in it.
Would y'all be housewives or house husbands?
Shit,
No.
hell nah.
I got
Hell
I
Be
gotta
in the
make my
house
own
all
money.
day.
I gotta make my own money.
Hell nah.
I don't know.
Nope.
I would do it. I'm sorry, y'all. Like
You would?
if I have kids and stuff, yeah, I would do
You would?
it.
You wouldn't make your own money?
I mean, I feel like I don't know. I mean, yeah, obviously, people say like I've heard like I watch like divorces and stuff like that, and they say like being a housewife is like the worst thing you could do because like you're financially dependent on a man or whatever. But I feel like okay, before I start work, like before I start settling down with my kids, whatever, I'll make my money, save up, whatever. I'll do like stocks and stuff like that. Small things I don't have to leave my
You
house.
gotta save up
So-
for the next 18 plus years.
So
I mean, not
Real
now.
quick.
No, I mean like before like we get like before the kids and stuff like that happen. Because I'm not about to just have
I
like
mean-
get married, have kids immediately, stuff like
So
that.
like the moment you have kids, you gonna stop working.
For a little bit, yeah.
I
wanna be home
mean,
with my kids.
yeah,
Okay,
but
that's
like
understandable.
Not too long.
Yeah.
mhm.
That's
your kids
understandable.
gonna end up going to school and stuff.
That's all.
So
You
what
gotta be in
what
the
are you about to do?
Okay, handle my house.
Handle the house that's probably already clean.
Right? That's
You
probably
never-
gonna make your kids clean at
Your
that.
your,
Okay.
your kids are gonna be old. They're not about to be dirty like in
No,
the
it's
house.
true. That you can work and still have time to do all those things.
Yeah.
True, but like, I mean, if
So,
I don't know, if your man makes like a certain amount of money, bro, like $1 million, what am I working for? Like,
$1 million ain't nothing.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
$1 million,
what if
$1
he-
million is
what
a
if he-
dollar away
what
from
if
like
God forbid-
$100 million, whatever. $100 million.
What if God forbid he loses his job or he
One day.
If we got $100 million, if he got $100 million job, losing a job ain't doing nothing. Sam.
No,
He got
what
money
if-
saved up.
Okay, what if he? What are you gonna do?
Life insurance, like, listen, but that's
type killer.
Li-
Nah, man.
I'm gonna kill my. Bro.
You talking about life insurance?
I
bro.
set the house on fire.
Like,
What if your
like,
husband
who?
lost everything in one night? You gonna stay with him?
Yeah, like I mean, I feel like I'm going to school. I'll have
Like y'all gotta move out that house by next week.
okay,
What you gonna do?
I feel like I'm in school.
Just
I'm
hit.
in school. I'm in school, so I'm like setting myself up to, be able to make money on my own. Obviously, like I'm not about to just drop out and get with a man. No. But like, if I want to stay with my kids, handle my house, what if I want to run a charity or something? What if I want to do like other stuff besides work? Like, there's other things in this life besides working. Like, there's so many people who are out there doing so many things and being happy and not working. Like, stay at home.
So you think that like mentally and emotionally, like that's good to stay in the house all day and just wait for
I
everybody?
would-
I feel like it's gonna mess with you mentally. I
I
ain't
would
gonna
do
lie
other
to you,
stuff
bro.
though. I
You
would
don't think so?
You know what work does to the mental? People who be living
Yeah.
like them 9 to
But
5s.
out
working in
active,
Cuba.
but being in the house all day, wait.
Bro,
for
imagine your husband's mental if he's the only one working.
Yeah.
I mean, some
And then he
people.
Unless you
come home,
unless you
back
working from
already.
home.
But some people have
Yeah,
jobs where it's like they
okay.
make a lot of money and they don't have to do too much. Especially like the billionaires who have employees to do everything. They make a lot of money and they just be not all just sitting back. They have to like sign papers or whatever. But like, how do you know?
That's
Like,
stressful too.
bro, all right, nah, you dragging it. It's not stressful. I feel like that signing papers or whatever is not that stressful. Like, I feel like at a certain success level, you don't have to do so much to make your money. Like when you have like businesses that are established, you have employees, you have people to handle certain stuff. So I feel like, and then mind you, it's not like working is not that all there is to life, in my opinion. Like you can do like I've worked and stuff. Like you can obviously do other things and like
Like,
charities. Like I said, you can run charities.
How many charities you about to run?
You can volunteer. You can help people out.
Where
Like
you
you
get the money from?
right.
Yeah.
Where you
Even if it's
Your husband-
nonprofit,
My
like you
thing
know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have to start up from somewhere.
my $100 million man. Like
Wow.
Period.
like exactly. Like
Milk him.
I mean, I'm not if he wants. Like obviously, I feel like both people have
Gotta
to
milk him,
agree.
bro. Like,
Both people have to agree for someone to be a stay-at-home person. Like I feel like the man has to agree.
So what if
and-
randomly after you have your baby, you like, yeah, I'm gonna stay home forever?
Not
that's how
forever.
divorces happen, bro. Like,
There are many happy people who live like that. I don't know. Like I don't know. I
Some
feel
of
like
them
people
cheating.
think, oh, that's not for everybody. Like I feel like people have this mindset like, oh, you have to work. Like you do not have to work, in my opinion. Like I feel like life is not all of it. Like I worked enough in my 16 to 18 years of life. Like what's it called? My
you don't gotta
16?
work.
That's so.
What you mean? How you about to survive?
That retirement fund's gonna be negative.
Right?
That's
You
my
talking,
man.
he was talking about inflation. Now you saying you don't gotta
If
work.
my man works $100 million,
So
inflation
what?
don't bother me.
So
Bruh.
what?
How do you
Like,
know? How do you know his money is your money?
What if he goes?
That's what
bankrupt?
marriage
What if he
means.
leaves you?
No, it doesn't.
That's what
No,
marriage
no,
means.
What if he
that
make you
is
sign
not
a
what
prenup?
that's not what marriage means.
That's
What if he make you sign a prenup?
I don't plan on divorcing.
Mandatory.
So
Bro, he gonna divorce you, bro.
I don't plan on divorcing.
You think
if
he
he
at
don't sign
work,
a,
whole time he
if
gets
he can't make me. I feel like that's when like okay, in certain prenups does not mean you're not getting any money in divorce. It just means there's a certain like just a limit and there's like a like a agreement
And,
on.
like,
My thing is, Brianna, life is unpredictable. Like, what if he loses his source of income?
I mean
What if
that's
he goes
true.
bankrupt?
I feel like this is hypothetical, mind. This is hypothetical.
You gonna get a job the day after he gets kicked
I
out.
mean,
of his
obviously,
position?
if he's been like, okay, God forbid the market crash, whatever job he has disappears. First of all, I'm gonna feel like if we make it $100 million, there's gonna be some money saved in the bank, some money somewhere. Like it's not like just because you lose your job doesn't mean you lose everything automatically. That's the case for some people, but not everybody. Like if we make it $100 million, we don't think you have something saved up. And then at that, I'm gonna have a degree. Like I plan on getting my master's. I'm gonna have like credentials enough to make money on my own if need be. And keep in mind, like I'm talking about like when I have kids. This is like kids, like when my kids are young, okay, like I plan on like this is what I plan on staying at home. And then at that, like there's like I said, there's multiple things you can do in this world. Like there are people who live their whole life without working and they're still happy and content. They're busy, like they have stuff to do. Like I feel like people have this mindset like you have to work. Like if you're not working, you're a bum. You're not like that's crazy to me. Like I don't know. Like I get it because like okay. It's not like it's obviously like it seems like milking the man, but if the man agreed, then how am I milking him? Like if that's my
he like being milked.
like exactly like it's my husband. How am I milking my husband though? Like, that's my husband. Like he married me. Like bro, like
I can see your
sprinkle,
perspective.
sprinkle.
Yeah,
Like
I
he
can
said,
see
he knows what I'm doing. Like
Mhm.
you know.
I see it, but I don't agree with it. But you know,
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna just agree to disagree.
Of course, like I hope y'all have your working wives and be happy. Like, amen.
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 But I think that kind of wraps up this episode.
Yep.
So it's been a good episode. Thanks for everybody for watching. You can find us on Apple Music, Apple Podcast, Spotify, and Amazon. We have all our special guests. So information will be in the description box below. Thanks
All right,
for
y'all.
watching.
Thank you guys.
I appreciate y'all for having us.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.